Could not find that. No, so got another one. Fortunately, I got some. And that screws onto there. The funnel and the PVC, I just poured I poured super glue around there. It's not the ideal. If you could think of a better way to do it. Okay, so that goes like that. One bucket goes here under that to catch the tailings. If you see the pipe needs to point on this angle, because as that rotates, all the material goes there. Having that pushing onto where the material is, it keeps it from coming out too early and the water washing it. Okay, pump. Get this sea flow one. I think they're better. I could be wrong. So I got an elbow. I've got this connector here, but you get an elbow. The elbow won't fit on this, so you need to I don't know, like there's the elbow. What I done, I don't want to pull it apart. You need to think of a way to get that elbow to fit on that diameter. The diameter is a bit too big for that. If you can drill that out, you don't want to go drilling a whole lot away. You work out a way. I got another elbow here. This one here, what I done, I heated it. I don't know, was it water or actual flame? But I heated it and I got a socket or something like that, and when it got a bit soft, I got the socket and started to make it bigger. Try to think of your own. I can't think of but the better way is this way, the way I've done it here. I didn't really want to take this off. Yeah, I can. Because it was too small, I had to put a tape now. I got some conduit, and I got a short piece of this 30mm. This 30mm, see, conduit here, joining things. I drilled out with a hole thing, saw, whatever, and I made that to fit on. There's a short piece goes into that, then this orange, and then this here I drilled out to fit over that. And for any, just a piece of bloody tape, plastic tape, electrical tape. So that goes over there. More tight fit, better. Okay, so that goes in the bottom of the thing. You need a length of, this is I cut it, it was too short, so I joined it and made it the correct length. It needs to go up there, across and down. So it goes like that. This goes in here, goes like that. Make a nice tight fit. Better if you tap it a little bit. With the pump, I got a bolt and a nut. I took off this blue thing. This is the blue thing. I drilled a hole in the middle, put a one of these bolts in, mushroom head or whatever it is, and a nut, and tighten it up, put it back on. And that's to keep the pump off the bottom, because what happens is recycling the water, the silt falls down and gets attracted by the pump, and it all builds up and just goes through all the time and blocks all this shit. So by lifting it up until the bottom of the tub goes about an inch of mud, you're fine. So anyway, this can slide across a little bit. Pump goes in there. Come on. Pump goes in there. Oh, look, bucket out of the way. The wires out the side there. Okay, pump goes there. Oh, I forgot about this. This little bit of a circle, whatever you decide, just a bit of wire. There's probably a better way of doing this too. What have I done here? That just something like that. Something not quite right. I think this pipe could be too long, or anyway, that needs to be tied onto something. Here's an idea. You tie a knot like that. That can wedge in there. It's just to hold that on. Okay. Oh look, I can't work this out. I should like drill a hole up here somewhere there. You need to muck around with these angles a bit. Hang on, here, there's a hole here. Will that fit? Not quite. Biatch. Oh, come on. Why have a hole there? Can't get it through. Oh, that's bloody silly. Anyway, maybe here, maybe like this. Half the video is tying a knot. That's bullshit. Anyway, that's not part of the thing. That's this is a lid of a dustbin that goes in the bottom there. This is some sort of a they in Kmart or something like that. This one's a perfect fit. Fits in my tub nicely. And that's basically it now. The battery, you can just have a 12-volt battery, but with this motor I need to drop it down from 12 volts. 12 volts is too much. I've got these things from the internet. They're pulse width modulated variable speed controllers, $10 each they were. The batteries I'm using, they're 32-700s they're called. They're 3.3 volts each, 3, 6, 9, 12, gives me the 12 volts. So 1, 2, 3, I need to get one more. But anyway, so that goes in there, a couple of wires. Just clip it straight to 12 volts. This one, maybe get one of these. Like, if I got one of these, it will run at pretty much the right speed. So 3 volts. 3 volts is perfect for that. So that goes in there. And I got one there inside. I didn't bring it. Put the lid back on. I'm going to solder longer wires here. When I'm there, I get it. I need to make a little support for this. For a moment, you could use a bucket, and then that clips on there. The water one goes there, and 10 litres of water. I'll turn this off. I'll get 10 litres of water. Chuck it in there. Oh, I haven't got the one more battery. I'll be back in a minute. Oh. Go put this and one more battery. That way, that way, that way, that way. That's good. Goes in there. Put the lid back on. Wire. And there's the water. I'm not going to put a battery to that, just to show. But that's, you see how the water is coming here, because as that turns, the material gets pushed to that side, and that keeps it, and the pressure of the water keeps it in the trommel for the correct amount of time. Under there is a bucket, catch the overflow in it. What's happening here, the idea of this, water goes through these holes, and grass and leaf litter and shit starts filling up these holes. But the water's not allowed to go over the top of that basket, because if it goes over, I need to put some silicone here. If it goes over, the grass goes to there and then goes to the pump. I don't want that. So, yeah, you find issues as you run it, and over the years I'm slowly improving things. Although you notice when I put it together, this piece of wire, this is something new that I just thought of that yesterday, a couple of days ago or something. So I turn this water off, and I just run a bucket at a time. So this will come out, tip it, throw it away, or tip it into another bucket, into this bucket here. Take this one out, it will be full of sand, not full, but it will have an amount of sand. You cannot use this piece, but I have it, so I use it. Then that goes back in, ready for the next one. If the water's a bit low, you need to have an extra 10 litres here to top it up. Maybe 500 mil every time you do a clean up. You might need an extra 500 mil, I don't know. This side here, this is catching the big stuff. Again, maybe pour it in this, or just throw it away, but I'm trying to conserve water. The main reason I brought this is to put here, and then my material, I can put it here, then I don't have to bending. If it's up here I can do that. Okay, that's about it. Anyone wants to know further, don't be frightened to ask. I would love for somebody else to build something similar or better and then give me some tips. Thank you. Over.